Hello, my friends, whether it is morning or afternoon, night, whatever time this is finding you, I hope it's finding you exactly when you need it. I am sure it is. I'm sure there's a message in here for you. And you guys, my friends, there is something about this energy where you are just feeling so much lighter, okay? I keep hearing ego death, and I shuffled this deck and was hearing in the song by Hayley Williams where it's like it's ego death at a bachelorette party or something like that. If you know, you know, I'll link it. But there's something about lately where you have been going through this ego death, okay? And I shuffled and then looked at the bottom of the deck. Vanishing mirror. So there's something here where you have definitely been going through transformation, a transformative process, and it's an intense energy, all right? It's an intense energy. Yeah, ego sublimation is on that card. We're gonna go ahead and shuffle and leave it, but there's definitely an energy of clearing out that has been happening for you all. And I am in it right now. Okay. Mwahaha. Perfect storm. This came out when I was channeling this energy already, so I was kind of diving into it beforehand. But I wanted to explore it with you all here because there's something about having 2 feet in the present moment. The Power of Now, that book by, I think it's Eckhart Tolle, keeps coming through. I haven't read it, but I've read quotes from it. It's this essence of being so grounded and present in this moment. And that's why there are all of these things coming in for you now. I'm hearing Rolodex, which is so funny to me. I don't know if there's so many different ages here. If you're younger, you may not relate, but a Rolodex was something we used to hold context. What am I saying? What just happened? I said the right word, contacts, but then I saw contact lenses, so that might be relevant. And then I said context. So there's something about context here. But with a Rolodex, yeah, Rolodex, gosh, that is so interesting. There's definitely just this energy here of certain people not wanting you to step into your power and get these messages. And for so many of you, it's definitely these psychic downloads. Definitely these psychic downloads. Don't mind my cats brawling in the background. Yeah. So there was something that came through with contact lenses, but there's something with contacts where you're going to be having more people coming through. There's going to be some really important people, I'm getting, that are going to be coming into your life. But it really feels like there's a reason it's a Rolodex, right? It's this antiquated thing where there are these old relationships, old memories that are no longer serving you. You may have found, for some of you, that I was just going to say that you are finding yourself in old thought cycles and you've been actively pulling yourself out of that. I'll be honest, I'm hearing the word martyrdom and just learning self-reliance. You are just so strong and so empowered. And what just flew out was Root Girl, the disowned self. Yeah, so you've been going through some serious transformation where, yeah, there were so many people around that were just making you fear just came out, making you feel fearful. You've been through so much. This collective is so strong. And I was just going to say, yeah, like strong-minded as well. Clarity and organization. Yeah, some of you, I was hearing spring cleaning before I started this, and this is a timeless message. There's something about clearing out your space. I'm also getting heavy fall energy, and we're recording this live. Wow, did you see that? Where there is also this essence of letting certain parts of you fall away, as my phone fell out of nowhere. Yeah, the dropping of the leaves, the letting go of the past. Again, Spirit's bringing me back to ego sublimation. There's something about this part of your identity that where you felt like you weren't in control is what it is. That spirit, your spirit team is actively helping you work on. And now there's this essence of free falling and trusting the divine timing and being held by each moment. But there is just this energy of knowing that you're meant to own a room. You're meant to be the person who makes decisions. Frankly, I'm getting like, there's not meant to be anyone that's above you, that's telling you what to do. You're not someone who's meant to be told. You're meant to lead. Granted, you're open to people's opinions, but it's not that. This time has really been about that part of your ego that wants to tell you, no, you can't. No, you're not strong enough. No, you're not brave enough. Don't even try. Don't even try. And it's like you've been looking in the mirror and actively talking to those, I want to say demons, and saying, fuck off. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. I'm amazing of big, beautiful, amazing things, and you're not going to get me. And there's something about this transformation that is really shifting you into a different space. That's, I heard limelight, where it's this shift, transference. There's this energetic transference that's happening where this energy is falling away that wasn't serving you, and you're really about to be on a new timeline, on a new frequency. I keep getting this visual of, bear with me here. It's like you're walking on a sidewalk and all of a sudden there's a new higher sidewalk that you stepped onto and the other one falls away. You're standing, did you just hear my phone go off? You're standing on a new baseline. I don't even know what I could possibly be getting messages about right now. Yeah, you're on a new spirit saying that's relevant. You're going to be getting, some of you are going to be getting messages. I keep hearing correspondence. You guys, my phone's hasn't been going off, okay? I feel like I'm supposed to look at it. Yep. Yeah. So some of you have really been working on your mental health, okay? And clearing out things that aren't serving you, old relationships. I'm getting for some of you, you may have been going back to therapy, getting on different medications, take what resonates here. And I'm just getting Zen energy. And let me show you what flew out. We had Dream Thief, refusal of the call. And it's really connected to your connection with spirit, your connection to your intuition, your knowing, whatever resonates for you, if it's God. But there's something about you in this lifetime where you're really, a big piece of you being the leader in these rooms is your connection to your intuitive psychic abilities. Even if you don't necessarily want to access the clairsenses, which I'm just getting so heavily for all of you, you're so connected to your intuition. And it feels like during this time you realize that you're meant to show up as a wasp is flying outside my window. There are so many signs for all of you. You almost realized you weren't showing up for what you're meant to do in this life. You kind of had to brush yourself off and say, you know what? These things have happened. They suck. And also, I can't let them hold me back because I'm meant to do really big things. So I got to hop to, is what I'm hearing. Hop to. Whoa. I'm just doing what spirit guides me. We're going all over the place. I heard, look at the bottom. I was just like drawn to it. Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. And again, I'm getting correspondence, and I'm even hearing correspondence dinner. So that might be relevant. Politics might be relevant for you. And I am getting that chapstick song again by Coin. There's some lover energy coming in for this collective as well. That one wanted to hop out. You guys. Stranger, curiosity, messages. I'm getting literal messages are going to be coming in. I just got shot put. Maybe that's relevant for you. Track and field. Something about healing high school wounds. Trigger warning, but bullying. And I know that the microphone kind of picks up a lot, so hopefully it's not too loud. Okay. Yeah. In the hand, the universe is your partner. I was telling you all, I've been seeing this vision of the hand of the divine, you know, whatever resonates, but it's symbolically the energy of the universe has been picking you up and putting you in places, and you're meant to cross paths with different people that are going to open up new portals for you, is what they're giving me. And I keep hearing the 6 degrees of separation, 60 from Kevin Bacon. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where you talk to someone and they know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows Kevin Bacon, and not realizing that the next person you're talking to may be connected to a huge, I'm hearing, a huge figure. What was I hearing? I'm hearing a lot. Someone that might be putting on a big party. Again, someone with politics, if that's what you're being drawn to at this time. You don't know who the next person is that's going to be connecting you to this big life you're going to be stepping into. This is a very, very powerful collective. And it's, again, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, because you all are so die hard on this journey. You know, and people may think you're delusional, and you don't care because you've had too much magic coming your way. One of my favorite readers said, you know, how, my cat's talking, confirmation. Yeah? And then what happened? Sometimes it sounds like he's saying mom. It's crazy. Anyway. Oh no, I'm sorry, you guys. I got lost. We're going to get there. Messages. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. There's trickstery. They're saying there's people that are going to make you lose sight. You have not been put off by this energy, because one of my favorite readers was saying there's no way in hell this much magic is in your life, these synchronicities, these amazing things that are coming to you, animals flying around you, and all of these beautiful, beautiful, magical things that are showing you you're on track, right? As I see my angel number book, there's no way that this is your life and these things aren't coming to you, okay? It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And I really do, when? Wendy? I'm getting Peter Pan syndrome, trigger warnings. Yeah, some of these energies around you, they are just, again, I keep hearing scapegoat. Spirit's been loving using that word lately. It's like, yeah, and some of these people may have been trying to reach out to you again, whether it's family members or old relationships, friendships, because they can feel that you're shifting into the limelight, and Spirit keeps saying limelight, and you better believe I'm checking all the time. And this is real, you know, I'm just a channel. This has nothing to do with me. Spirit's using me to tell you all that your life is about to become, I'm hearing, exponentially more magical. Yeah, limelight, 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 magic. Magic Kingdom might be relevant for you. So yeah, you are in your new era. Newfound Glory is a band that might be relevant for you, but you're in this newfound energy where you're knowing. You don't know when, you don't know exactly how, but you are skipping around, really, really trusting that this is coming in. And we're getting that lover energy again, you guys. We really are. And if you know, you know. 47, Skybridge, possibility for union. And this one was a 4. You all are magnets for magic, okay? If you aren't able to tell yourself this right now, because I know it can get hard, and I know that some of you are just trying to do your best and some days are easier than others, I am here to tell you, you are magical. And it is further confirmation when these same numbers come in after reading, after reading, after reading, after reading, these 4s and these 7s, you are a very powerful person. And you are being protected right now. And some of you are, it's this essence of your spirit team is hiding you until the exact right time. So even though it may be feeling challenging and frustrating, and you're like, why have these things not come in yet? It's all part of the plan. I want to say all part of God's plan. And I'm not a religious person, but God is love. And in my eyes, right? It's just the essence of energy and goodness and a higher power, whatever resonates. They have your back so hard. And there is this energy, this visual of them clearing the path now, and something's coming straight towards you, and you can feel it. It is so palpable. Yeah, I'm hearing to the touch. Like you can really, really feel like you're actually touching it. Some of you may be seeing it much more clearly as your senses, your clair senses are going up, or in meditation, or when you're journaling, you're able to really, really understand that this is a reality. It's like, it's a memory. It's not a made up story. It's something that's happened to you, because again, it's this energy of time is not this linear thing. Excuse me. Your being, your soul, has already lived this existence, and that's anchored somewhere in your DNA, in your energetic field. And your higher self knows that. And the more that you tap into this, I'm getting, the more you're remembering that this is already part of your story. This magical life is actually part of your soul's journey. It's not made up. And again, I'm getting, it's so important to reinforce. Ooh, I hear hearse. And I'll be honest, Spirit has been giving me a lot of this lately, and I'm wondering if that has been for you. Very clear messages of this relationship needs to die. And Spirit's not messing around, and it's a loving thing of, hey, I need you to genuinely cut this off. And that's what I'm hearing for you. You might be getting a lot of symbolism around death, which can feel scary, but it's like you understand that, and it's like it doesn't scare you anymore, because you understand that's part of the cycle of life. And it really is this message of old relationships, old patterns that need to die. And Spirit's being very clear about that, because you all are meant to do big things. So I'm hearing tattletale or gossipy energy. If some of the 1714 on the timer, as I said this, you guys. Some of these people, if they were in these rooms with you, they're going to try and take your money. They're going to learn things and tell secrets about you. They're going to give away I'm hearing it's like insider knowledge. They'll be sneaky. Raccoons might be a sign for you. Again, we love raccoons. I would love a freaking raccoon to find me one day that needs to be housed. But if you've seen those videos, but raccoons could be a sign of stealth, trickery. Blue jays can be a sign of deception. Spirit's telling me, to share this. When I was just without giving away too much, when I was in a certain situation and that was going on in our yard, there were endless blue jays. And I was like, oh, so beautiful, blue jays. Come to find out, there was serious deception and like versions of thievery going on. And I'm hearing for some of you, if you don't clear, your spirit team's 4 birds just flew over. If you don't clear this out now, it's like they need you to clear this out so they can actually hand these things over to you. And that can feel so scary, but you're trusting at this point that because of all the magic little things you're seeing, that this is real. Whatever it is for you, you're trusting, even though you might have some days, like your team wants you to know, your spirit team, your ancestors, your guides want you to know, this is real. This is real. And I really do just feel this energy that almost all this collective is in this space now of really getting that and really feeling excited and really enjoying. And then also having this balance of trust and settling into the present moment, because there've been enough, I feel like, close calls where you thought it was happening and you felt let down, where you realized you couldn't control it and you needed to learn. You've been learning the importance of just breathing into the moment, because nothing's guaranteed in life, right? Nothing's guaranteed. And it feels like you've had to, what I mean by that, let me clarify, is like, I feel like you've had to control so much in your life to protect yourself. And maybe some of those tendencies were coming out. And that's what your team is wanting to teach you, is that You don't have to feel like you have to hold your breath and control every moment anymore. You can actually hand this off to the universe and trust that it's going to come in its most perfect way. Yeah. Spirit was showing me, Spirit, this is what I'm getting for some of you. You may have noticed things like this. A birthday cake might be relevant. Someone may have had a birthday recently. Again, I'm getting, if you didn't have a great birthday recently or have felt like you haven't ever or in past years been able to really enjoy your birthday, it's going to be really good in upcoming years. I'm really short of breath as I channel this. So there's something there about just needing to breathe into the moment. Psychic expansion, I'm hearing. But yeah, so there's something with little gifts that have been coming your way. I'm hearing, you know what I'm hearing? Parting gifts. Your team has been giving you little gifts or will be offering up little gifts to you in different ways, different exciting, fun little things that you're finding or coming across. And I'm hearing parting gift as if these are gifts that are lining you up for leaving this life. Like, you know what I mean? Sorry, that's not as scary. I don't mean it like that. I mean it like a new timeline. You're parting. Some of you are actually physically moving. Some of you, your life is about to change so drastically. So they're saying parting gifts like that. They're saying, wow, that was really powerful. That hasn't come through before. So there's some energy that's happening, and I know you can feel it. I know you can feel it. And yeah, there's about to be so many great celebrations with people who really care. And Spirit just keeps bringing me back to this essence of death and rebirth, and it's with the ego. And not holding on to those things anymore, because I'm getting for some of you, there were people that you really were like, not this one, because this sucks. And Spirit's like, trust me. So for some of you, you may be seeing in meditation or just in your mind's eye, Spirit's been showing you, or symbols or messages or videos like this, that there's going to be a chosen family coming in. There's going to be a new lover coming in. There's going to be new friendships, which can feel so hard. It can feel so hard. And I see you. I see you. And your team's been trying to show you that it's okay. It's okay to let go. You've got this one. You can totally stand on your own without those people. And you're knowing that now. You're learning that. And also, we're not leaving you high and dry, my friend, okay? We're not leaving you high and dry. These new people are going to actually treat you right. They're going to actually treat you right. Yeah, and Spirit's bringing through that word necromancy again, and I'm also getting further insight on it, that it's like almost being too loving towards the parts of ourselves that were meant to fall away. You know, they were meant to die. They were meant to go and, you know, be repurposed. What was I going to say? Purple. Yeah, intuition. And, you know, go in the soil and like let those fall away. There's this feeling of maybe holding on too deeply and loving those parts of yourself that don't serve you, and your team really wants you to let go of the way you talk to yourself, of the way you think other people perceive you, and to really see how freaking beautiful you are, how valuable you are. And I'm hearing lucrative. Your presence in itself is going to be lucrative. Right now I'm hearing the name Jenny. A car situation may be relevant for you. I was getting something with some sort of altercation in a car, very specific trigger warning, I apologize. The name Cindy's coming through right now. Ooh, and it is, guys, this is such an intense energy when I channel it, because there are just these monitoring energies. And I didn't even notice there was a little fruit fly flying around me again. Like, this fly came out of nowhere today. There are just energies that haven't been wanting you to see this clearly. And I'm getting, you've really had to ground yourself. You've had to, I'm seeing you literally like pressing into your feet in the ground, all four corners of your feet, and breathing, getting outside, connecting with Mother Earth. Yeah, just taking care of yourself because you're realizing that there is this noise before something big is about to happen. I'm hearing like blowing up. Some of you are literally going to blow up on social media or, yeah, in your community leaders, I'm hearing. Again, with that political energy, it's definitely coming through. Turtles might be relevant for you. Yeah, it's been about slowing down in those moments because it really is like micro to macro. It can feel so big right now, this container you're in. But one of these days, something's going to shift, and your team's trying to tell you that, where it's going to expand. Your world's going to expand so much bigger than you can possibly even dream of. And there are going to be other energies coming in that have those same habits and tendencies. And so this is like a preparation moment where they're really working to help protect and mold you so you can be so empowered taking on those people, knowing that you're a bad bitch and they're not going to mess with you. Yeah, I'm just getting such loving energy. And to come back to this, right? Wedding bells, I'm hearing divine union. For a lot of you, there's a lover. There's a love connection on this other side. I'm hearing Heaven's Gate, knocking on heaven's door. That song. You might be working with St. Peter at this time. That might be one of your guides. They're going to deliver. I'm hearing the movie Deliverance. Might be relevant. They're going to be delivering. And I do feel, even with the way that my physical vessel has to channel these messages, is such a message in itself for all of you, that I have to breathe and slow down and really hear the clear message that the team is trying to send through to you. 2722 on the timer as I said that. Eradicating disbelief just came through. Self-concept. This time has been about getting rid of any lack of belief in the universe supporting you and your abilities. A little buggy just flew up on my screen. This has been about clearing out any lack of self-belief. Whatever it is you've been doing, it's working, okay? It's working. Something about showmanship. Lost cause. Some of these, yeah, there have been some people in your life that have put on a really good front. They're literally showing me a place called The Front, which might be relevant. Something around maybe you used to party more and get into certain things that weren't as good for you. Maybe the people that were around you were doing that. And you've realized that those people can't come along, and it feels like their masks have come off. Yeah. There's a card about masks. I can't remember what it says exactly in this deck. You've been seeing people's true colors. Again, I'm being drawn to this other channeler that I love who talks about, Natija, I believe is her name, about someone's trying to prevent me from getting this message to you guys. This is really, really, really interesting. I love her too. I'm sorry. There's something that is about masks. Got it. How God, the universe, source, spirit, whatever resonates for you, your team has made you see these moments when people's masks come off. Like, you see them slipping. Yeah, and I just keep seeing that card. There may have been moments lately Or in the last couple years, I'm getting where you have noticed, you're like, ooh, they were really rude in that moment. Ooh, they were really greedy. I didn't like how they talked to that server, and you couldn't let it go. And that was your team making it very clear for you. And now I'm hearing it's showtime. It's showtime. But yeah, you're not meant to have, you're too real. You're too goddamn real to have people around you that have masks on. And there is this feeling of when they're around you, it's really threatening because you are so real. It doesn't mean you've always been perfect. No one has, right? But you know, honestly, at this point, you got to hype yourself up, my friend. You've done the work. You look at yourself. You're aware where you have had setbacks. Right now is not the time to be doubting yourself. Right now is the time to really understand that your presence can be such a mirror for others. That Spirit's pointing me back to that card where it causes ego death in other people. And that can be really threatening. And some people just aren't ready for that. They just aren't. Yeah. I keep hearing correspondence. Some of you are going to be getting a message. And I don't think I finished this part. But we fight through this energy. So with the little gifts you might be getting, I had the most beautiful thing happen to me this week. And I took a video that I'll share, but it feels small, but it's so big. I've been calling in a new abundance timeline, right? And I ordered this cat food for my cats. That's really expensive. Urinary cat food. And I was like, okay, we're going to do that. I have faith in this next phase of my life for sure. Just making big moves. And it's like, okay, let's do this. Penny pinching, Spirit saying, I'm just trying to be intentional, but trusting too. And Spirit had them accidentally deliver a case of these. I ordered a 12-pack. I got like 48 of them. It was like $100 extra worth of cat food, I'm not penny pinching, but Spirit's just razzing me. Yeah, there's this freedom you're going to feel. So there may be something like that comes through for you where you realize how real your manifestations are. It was just such a cool, it was such a cool, I just heard kudos. There's something they're going to do that's like a kudos. That's what it felt like from the universe of no matter how small it is, like such a confirmation that the things that I'm doing are leading to this next year of my life where I'm calling in these really big things. And that's what it feels like for all of you. There's going to be, Spirit wouldn't have me say that if it wasn't real. Sirens might be relevant for you. Correspondence. Some of you are going to be getting messages, DMs, letters. Someone maybe actually, I'm hearing I'm seeing knocking on a door. I'm hearing door knocking. Someone may be showing up at your door. For some of you, I'm hearing lost cause. So be cautious, be aware at this time because these energies, whether they realize it or not, they know how freaking powerful and magic you are, and they're not meant to be there. And Spirit has made that clear. So if people are coming around, you already know. It's like, nope. No, thank you. Finding those words, those phrases you can use if you're not sure that you can just give them. And then let silence take over. You don't need to explain yourself because some lost causes may come back around and try to talk to you because they can feel it. And for some of you, I'm hearing the silence is deafening. And some of you may be even feeling trigger warning abandoned. Abandonment issues is coming through heavy, where there are people that you would have thought would have reached out by now, or that you've come to terms with, where you felt just, I'm getting like lost cause, where they just made you feel like you weren't worth reaching out to and really left you high and dry. And you've really it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, but you've really come to terms with that and are starting to really trust and understand. I'm getting through videos like this, through even online communities, that there are really good people out there. I'm hearing tree huggers, right? This group is a whole bunch of tree huggers, right? We love it. That there are so many good people out there, and you're starting to really anchor into that knowing. I'm getting Angkor Wat in Cambodia might be relevant for you. Temples. I just heard priesthood. My voice clearing out. Okay, Spirit. It's a little rude. Priesthood. Yeah, there might be something around that that's really relevant for you. Temples. And trigger warnings, but you know, your body, your choice, energy. You're empowered. Oh, yeah, it just got noisy. So I heard you're channeling new frequencies. You're channeling new frequencies. Your mitochondria are upgrading. Spirit really brought me back to high school science and said powerhouse. And I'm like, oh, isn't mitochondria, wasn't it the powerhouse of the cell or something like that? There's something about you being a spiritual powerhouse. And Spirit is showing me there's this billboard nearby. And yeah, sirens are going off. Where there's a billboard that says personal injury powerhouse. And it's like, and the sirens are coming right past. Yeah. You're this spiritual powerhouse. And you're going to be the powerhouse in so many of these spaces because of your spiritual connections. Doors slamming shut. And some of you may be feeling a little bit of despondence, like struggling to see the good. And this is meant to be further confirmation for you that the good is really coming in. And I'm getting, pay attention to what you notice right now. You might feel tingling on your shoulder, or yeah, I'm getting right arm. You might hear sounds. Be open to what you're hearing as this message comes in as further confirmation that this is true, my love. Yeah, that might be your ancestor, your guides, letting you know they're there. If you feel goosebumps, that's them definitely connecting with you energetically. I was going to say. They're helping you build a new life. It was 374 something on the timer when I saw that. You all are a powerfully wicked bunch. I feel like that was for a reason. Spirit then immediately was like, you know that feeling when Spirit's looking right through your eyes, and that's what just happened with this deck. Pure Magic Oracle. It's a very witchy deck. Yeah, there's something about this divine union. It's you know what it is? It's what we talked about. Thank you, Spirit. It's the parting gift. It's the divine union with this new life. And this perfect storm energy. Did I show you this? Yeah. I heard recalibration. So yeah, there's something that's been happening with your physical vessel. It's energetic. It's spiritual. And it's also physical, where you may be noticing it. I just heard ahimsa, which is nonviolence in Sanskrit from the yamas and niyamas, yogic philosophy. So you've been learning to be kind to yourself. You're a peacekeeper, I'm hearing. Wow. Okay, mugwort dreams, rhythm, higher self, reality, rest. I'm hearing prudence, like there was a pause. There maybe has been a pause. 13, so 4. It was 13. Mugwort dreams, rhythm, higher self, reality, rest. Yeah. I'm hearing pandemonium. It may have felt really chaotic for some of you for a minute. So there was some serious clearing out that needed to happen. Trigger warning, but I'm definitely getting a mom with kids or someone here with kids. It's a very specific message that might have felt really chaotic for a minute. And so that really needed to be cleared out because, again, I'm hearing this word limerence that Spirit's been using too. And it's, I just heard reoccurring dreams, nightmares. You may be having some nightmares right now that are showing you who needs to be cleared out. Very specific again. For a lot of you, I'm getting that's already happened. But limerence, again, you need to clear out this debris and feel empowered in doing so because there are going to be people that are frankly obsessed with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There are going to be people that see you and want to be around you and want to love you and want to be your partner and want to be friends with you. And you're not going to want to say yes to all of them. And you're also going to want to say yes to some of them. But yeah, Spirit just said resentment brewing. So some of those people are pissed that you don't want them in your life, and let them. You know it. They're going to settle. They're going to do their own thing. And hopefully they go on their healing journey, but that's got nothing to do with you. Okay? Nothing. Car just honked. Thank you, Spirit. Sylphs. Peace, agent of change, impact, importance. Whoa. I didn't process that at first. I was just like, whoa. And a daisy. Daisies might be relevant for you. And again, Spirit's bringing me back to personal injury powerhouse. That sign. And it says clear channel under it, which is just wild on this billboard. And yeah, you're becoming a very clear channel for the divine to work through you in a very beautiful, consensual way, where you can just allow the love of the universe to flow through you. And because of that, yeah, whoa, peace, agent of change, impact, importance. So some of you, I'm getting lethargy. You might be feeling tired right now. You might be feeling really tired because you are getting this upgrade of psychic, energetic abilities upgrading. And they're literally working on every last ounce of your being, your cells. You really are going to notice for so many of you, and you are noticing that your face is changing, your eyes are changing. I'm hearing jawline, something with like the ribs. Yeah, because you're becoming a clear channel for the messages of Spirit to flow through you. How beautiful. Some of you are actual channels doing tarot readings. Chrysalis, yeah, you're in the chrysalis. You're doing this beautiful metamorphosis. The name Coco's coming through. Debbie Downers are coming through. Not fair to Debbie's, but there may be some Debbie Downers around. Yeah, this is why this time is so important, to really recalibrate, because you're going to be in big rooms. I'm hearing enunciation. Some of you are definitely I'm seeing you giving speeches, inspirational talks, like TED Talks. Spirit's giving me Oscars. Yeah, this is all about, you have been shifting away from ruminating and moving into self-concept, and a true self-concept, not from the place of being injured and what others have said to you, of really knowing and seeing your value. And that's what's so important, because you have to be able to show up in these rooms and love yourself so deeply, because people are going to say things, because some people are fucking assholes. Sorry if that's not kosher to say, but or not PC, but it's true. Like you don't have to send hate their way, but some people really aren't willing to do the work. And it's really important that you allow yourself to say absolutely not. And that's what your team is prepping you for. I just heard modus operandi. So yeah, your way of being is being upgraded right now. And Spirit's showing me this visual they gave me in a meditation. And sometimes I say he for spirit, but it's not gendered. It's whatever resonates for you. But sometimes it feels like this divine masculine presence that can help support when you're going through healing. So if I say that, just know it's not a specific entity for me. But spirit was showing me, or a specific gender, this spirit was showing me this visual when I was meditating of you all being in these rooms, these big rooms. I'm seeing like Oscar Grammy rooms, okay, for some of you, whatever that means for you, where you have to be at a certain level of upgraded to stand out and stand up for what's right in your presence. And I was seeing light beams on X number of souls in the room. So let's say, in what I don't know the numbers. This can't be right. But let's say there's 500 people in a room. There's 30, 50 of you that have light beams on you because you all have done this work and you're going to change these spaces. So it's so cool. Interconnected. I'm hearing weaving a web. Ooh! Where the angels, these divine beings, are doing such serious upgrades around the world right now. And every person has your place, right? That is what I believe I was going to say before as we're working through this energy and these freaking monitoring energies, is that we live in a world where it is so hard. I've had to work through it. It's like, don't even know where it comes from, of feeling competitive. Like we have to compete for resources, because also some of you have had to have this scarcity mindset, whether it was your upbringing, your ancestors, something in your bloodline, society, where you specifically, it's all genders, right? I was just going to say with women, where you have to be competitive for some reason, be more beautiful. There's this feeling that you have to compete, and that, oh, well, there's only X amount of people that actually make it to the blah, 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 or X amount of people that can have this amount of money. And Spirit's saying, fuck that. I can drop down money whenever I want. I can drop down free food for your pets whenever I want. That's not how this works. And you have been working through that understanding, which can be so difficult when you've been around, you guys, 47.8 on the timer. I just got to keep pointing it out. You've been working through that. And I mean, you're human. I'm human. That happens, where you have this moment of panic and you're like, but if they're already blah, blah, blah. No, you're good. Your spirit team's got you. And this is what you're learning, is that, yes, many of you are going to be in the same room, and you're all bringing something different and beautiful to the table. And how freaking gorgeous that you get to connect with other beautiful beings in these rooms and know that they are beautiful and kind and care and love. And I'm hearing self-deceit. And then arboretum. And arboretum might be significant for you. Maybe you've gone to one recently. That would be extra confirmation. But yeah, it's like something about self-concept and, yeah, self-deceit and feeling like, well, I'm not as good as them. And Spirit's bringing me back to ego death. That's what this has been about. It does not matter what those people are doing, because you are so unique and perfect. And even if you can't see quite how yet, you are going to be in these rooms, okay? That message is going to come through that opens up this opportunity and this. I just heard open the hatch and limelight. So how cool is that? I hope I did it justice, but Spirit was showing me all these cool light beams, and it's like all these freaking earth angels that are in these big rooms now. And it's like the guides, the angels, the beautiful beings of light in the astral realm have been helping people all around the world. And there is going to be this great awakening. I don't know if for those of you that have been along for a while, I said at one point, great awakening. I don't know what that is. And I still don't know enough, but I kept hearing it. And then a different person that channels messages was like, oh, the Great Awakening by, no, I forget the name, unfortunately. And it's exactly what I've been talking about, what we've been talking about, where there's this frequency that's rising up on Mother Earth at this time to allow individuals to connect to their healing psychic energetic abilities. And it's definitely connected to helping Mother Earth and the current political climate and Yeah, healing energies. I found myself getting really blocked off by that too. So yeah, you all are going to be doing really, really big, big things. And yeah, Spirit just keeps saying, whoop, that don't forget about these. There are some seeds you may have forgotten about that you planted, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor. Oh, Magic Mike might be relevant for you. You might be doing sexy dances. I love that. Yeah, I'm actually seeing someone doing really cool dances on TikTok or social media. Some of you are about to, I'm like almost hesitant to say it, but go viral. Yeah. Some of you are about to go viral. Love you, bud. And if you're feeling despondent and feeling like you haven't been able to see hope, keep an eye out for these messages that have been coming in or that your spirit team's going to be sending in, whether it's like, I'm getting like a cupcake shows up somehow to you as a little treat, or yeah, I'm just sorry. You guys know how it is with these cats. It's so funny. That actually is relevant because before I was starting, Spirit was saying familiars. So pay attention to what your animals are doing right now. I know messages are good and energy needs to be cleared when my cats come around, specifically that one, because actually cats can have different, almost like responsibilities in helping you. Like I've said before that one of my cats will help literally clear my chakras or places where I'm feeling blocked. Like I'll be doing Reiki on it. And sometimes it can be really difficult when you're doing it on yourself. It's this kind of weird thing that what just happened? Juxtaposes itself. Huh. But my cat will come in and actually help clear out energy. The purring and the kneading is them helping that way. And it's very real. They're very, very connected to the spirit realm, very psychic. It's beautiful. They're guardians. And then Richard will come through and start chirping and meowing to help clear negative energy around me. He never needs, but he will do that. And so pay attention to what your pets are doing. And so they'll become really active as I'm channeling these energies. And I notice even more so when I start to get fuzzy-headed and we're picking up on these other influences, right, that we need to get rid of. They come through. They're not messing around. They're meant to be here in your life right now, too. I'm getting some of you may be adopting soon or maybe thinking about it, and this might be your sign. Yeah, just pay attention to your familiars. What am I hearing? Loxahatchee? Isn't that a place? Very deep cut. This must be relevant for someone. I just got Nashville, Tennessee, and then remembered. So there, that's clearly, I must be wearing that for a reason. You're all conduits. You're definitely spiritual conduits. And so yeah, I just heard you're meant to shake it up. You're meant to be in these rooms. I'm hearing cause a ruckus. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah. Goes back to that visual again of these beams of light. You're meant to really shake things up by your presence because there are people, yeah, you're going to be causing ego death. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. You're going to be causing ego deaths in these huge rooms where people may feel that they're on the top of the totem pole or the structure, this hierarchy, quote unquote. And you're meant to be in there and shake things up and cause ego deaths for some of these individuals that are really needing it and can be kind of literally hard to get to. And people suck up to them. So something about you being there is going to cause this sort of spiritual revolution. And it's because of all this self-healing that you've been doing, this catharsis that you've been finding. Wow, what a powerful message. Woo! Rumi might be relevant for you. Runescapes might be relevant. Cute dogs that are rolling on their back might be relevant for you right now. Black dogs might be relevant for you. I just got not a Bernese, could be a Bernese Saint Bernard, Beethoven, might be relevant for you. Beethoven was coming through earlier. Bachman, the name Bachman. Amy. Like a flower shop might be relevant. Yeah, floral wreath. Yeah, it's like you all, I'm seeing you with these royal garnishes on you, like a flower crown. This might be literal, which would be so cool. Yeah, it's going back to correspondence. So some of you are going to be getting big messages very soon, me looking to see if I'm hearing right. For some of you, I'm hesitant to say it, take what resonates, but there is this energy here that, yeah, okay. The next like 24 to 72 hours, things are about to get shaken up. Something's going to happen. Steroids might be relevant for you, like a steroid boost, like for injuries, things like that. 555 on the timer as I'm saying this. There's this balance, this temperance energy that's coming into play. So there's something. I'm hearing like big, yeah, tornado, like something big's coming your way, and it's going to be the start of it in the next 24 to 72 hours, whether it's that confirmation, that gift, that something. There's going to be something trickling through where it makes you realize like, oh, I'm onto something. Barbies might be relevant for you. The makeup industry, songwriters, acoustic guitar, music. Yeah, and it might be a little chaotic, okay? And again, there's some things your spirit team isn't going to tell me, right? There's some things your spirit team won't tell me. So, but you know that by now because you're so connected to your team. But there is something very real that's happening with this collective throat where things are about to get shaken up in the most beautiful way. And it's because you've been clearing things out. And it's directly connected to the limelight. So something that's happening. Yeah, and there's a force field around you that's been protecting you. Because if you've been resonating with this message of like, this is just extra confirmation if you've really been clearing things out and really aligning with the energy of your power and your beauty and this life that's calling you in. There is definitely like a big shift that's about to happen. That's going to be, I just heard green light. That's going to be a green light for you. I love doing this. Monopoly might be relevant. And again, we're getting that chapstick song by Coin. So for some of you, I'm not going to say it's a message from this person because I'm not quite getting that. It might be for some of you, and please let me know if that's the case, from this new lover, but there's something about this change that is launching you directly into the same realm that this person is in. You're going to be closer than ever. And yeah, something's about to go off. Cool. Yeah, you've been going through a serious spiritual cleanup. I see this. And I hear Robitussin. That can be like a sign for maybe you've actually been sick because Spirit keeps saying it. So maybe some of you have actually been sick and you've been getting this physical upgrade. Whoa, this message just got cooler and cooler. And my AC just went on like, you know what it sounds like? Oh my God. I was going to say, it sounds like an IMAX when the show is getting started. Yeah, and Spirit's saying it's a potent energy. Wow. You can feel it. You can totally feel it. And you don't care that people don't get it. You're so far beyond that. Limerence. People are going to want to be around you. And some people are a lost cause, and you know that. Yeah, you're going to be expressing yourself as this new identity. This is the, you know what it feels like is like this new identity. This is the one that's going to be in that new life. So your world, your physical world around you may not have shifted yet, but this you, Spirit saying the personal injury powerhouse, the personal spiritual powerhouse, mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell. This is the you that's going to be living that new life. It's kind of like, yeah, waiting game and just enjoying every moment. And you're just, yeah, you're just having, oh, wow. You're just expressing so much gratitude all the time. I'm seeing you saying thank you for like so many things to the universe all the time. And magic moments just keep meeting you, and there's just going to be more and more. Wow. I could cry. Tigers might be relevant. Tiger spirit for sure. Perennials may be relevant for you. We're sharing all of the things that are coming through. Susan, and then like, are they called black-eyed Susans, the flowers that I'm seeing? Now I'm seeing the black-eyed peas. That might have been me. Something about a couch. And yeah, hey, let's not scratch the chair, huh? And then, oh, hold on. Nope, get down. Yeah. Again, I feel like it's messages with all of you when my pets, no, lay down, lay down, lay down. I have to be so stern with him because if I smile, he knows. I feel like it's definitely a sign that I keep having to say no to my pets when I'm taking these or recording these videos for you, because it really is, you've been learning the power of saying no. And there's something about your imagination lately where you are really connecting to this and realizing that the sky is the limit. This is such a magical energy. I could just simmer in it all day. Cruella de Vil might be relevant. Yeah. Getting rid of that devil energy. Dalmatians, yeah. Okay. Again, I could do this all day, but I'll leave it there because this is getting long. But whoa, 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 whoa. So pay attention. Let me know how it goes. But there's going to be big shifts that are coming in for you. Next 24 to 72 hours, really own that. For some of you, it's going to be that quick. Just tune in. But really, it's about continuing to notice the magic of every moment and just trusting that these things are going to surprise you at the perfect time in the most magical way. But there is something cosmic that is happening now, and they are clearing the way for your new life. Guitars again. Music is definitely part of this. Mariachi just came through. Okay. Wow. I'm going to probably end up doing another reading very soon, or another channeled message, because wow. Perfect storm. You're going to be meeting new people. You're going to be in new places. And just trust these moments of rest and pause, because your team's helping upgrade you. So you're fully equipped. You're never going to be fully equipped, but there's like almost like a certain level that you need to be activated at in order to enter these rooms. Tootsie Rolls. Came through. Something with your feet. Sometimes that can be a sign for my team for walking and like grounding, which is so funny. Tootsies. Maybe you've been coming up with fun little things with your team that are symbols to connect with them better. And dragons are coming through heavy. Okay, I gotta stop, even though I could do this all day. I love you guys so much. So that's a message. If you made it this far, that's further confirmation that something's really resonating with you here. Seriously, I could just like sit and just stare out the window and just appreciate this for the rest of the day. If you made it this far and it resonated, oh my gosh, I'm hearing, do any of you know the movie Coyote Ugly? It's one of my all-time favorites. Da, 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 surrender your heart, but you know you can't fight the moonlight. Yeah, some of you are going to be singing. You can't fight it. You can't fight it. This is coming in and you know it. Coyote Ugly's such a good movie. I stand by it. And she's a singer-songwriter that works through self-expression, and she has stage fright. So that could definitely be relevant for you right now. You're just going with it. If you made it this far, maybe that's it. Do like a wolf emoji or something. What emoji do you think of when you think of expressing with your voice? Because even if you're not directly using your voice for your craft, you have to communicate with people, right? And that's what you've been empowering, or you've been empowered to embrace. So something around voice, throat chakra, whatever emojis feel good to you there, and self-expression. Yeah. Maybe emojis around what it is you're actually doing would be fun to see. And that's that. Okay. Wow. For me, updates. I just love channeling these messages for all of you. I feel so honored to channel this energy. It's so beautiful, and you are all just such beautiful, sweet souls, and I'm so grateful for your energy in this world. And I'm just really grateful for Mother Nature. Like lately, if I'm feeling fuzzy-headed and just clearing out energy on my path, I just go outside, and seriously, I'm sure many of you have noticed this and witnessed it, but they help you. You know, if you've ever gotten Reiki done or energy healing, Mother Nature does that for you. So we have a tree that we love that I've really connected with, and I don't know if I've said this, but have given her offerings and things like that, and just love her so much and have worked with her. And it occurred to me one day that it's such a symbiotic relationship. If you think of just carbon dioxide, I may have shared this before, but it feels really relevant again. You know, they help process carbon dioxide, they offer us oxygen, and it just occurred to me to ask one day, like, would you mind helping me clear my energy? I'm feeling really tired. I'm going through a psychic expansion. And, you know, you can communicate with them without talking, and they hear you. You'll notice it because their leaves will start moving, and it takes a little bit, but they actively hear you. I can promise you that. And I found out that they fully help heal, and they pull energy blocks out. So if you have a tree that you can find, oh my goodness, it was a moth. My cat was trying to get on the outside of the window. Go love bug. And so if you go up to the tree and you connect with it, and I mean, they immediately will start helping you. I've noticed now with any tree, if I just am kind and loving and say hello and thank you, they'll start pulling stuff out of it. I mean, it is so beautiful. The first time I did it, I noticed that my heart, they were clearing out my heart center. And then I made this video where I started singing from my heart to different critters around. My third eye was really popping off, and I could literally see the glowing heart center on all the birds that were flying around. And I got the most beautiful video of all of these birds that just came over to me to watch me sing by the pond because I was singing from my heart. And she taught me that. It changed my life to realize that if we just communicate with our hearts, the world will be a whole lot. It'll be a much better place. And animals really respond to it. So that may be your sign to go, hang out with your local tree. She'll help with a fuzzy head or just when you're feeling depressive. And it's so nice to feel held when you're going through times of ascension, especially if you have been clearing out a lot of people. It's really, really beautiful. So yeah, we've just been living moment by moment and putting ourselves out there. And like I've said, you know, we've had big shifts before. There's just something about this next shift that is so big and so beautiful, and I can feel it, and I'm just so grateful. And I'm grateful for the ability to ground and have tools during times of transformation and to push myself to wish for really big things, you know? Not like to really, really call in some really good stuff and feel really empowered in doing that. So if you want support with that, I have my manifestation guide below, turquoise, throat chakra. And that has awesome rituals that you can use to connect with Mother Earth and the moon while you're calling these things in. I love them. I love them. And you can do your own variations, but there are crystals and just different energies you can work with and call in. I just got ayahuasca. Or some of you worked with ayahuasca? I've never done that. I don't know if I would, but I hear it can be transformative, so that might be relevant for you. But yeah, we have that guide, and that's all Reiki infused and has a beautiful golden light video to help you reclaim your energy and work with your subconscious. And it's all infused with Reiki if you consent to it. And I'm doing my personal channel readings, and I just love doing deep dives on your energies. You are such beautiful souls. So if that is something you're interested in, the link is below. I'll make sure to share it. And you can either do a mini oracle session where I'll still dive into your energy and just focus on oracle and do a shorter video, or there's a bigger deep dive that I can do. It's like 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes over, you know me. Where I'll really channel your energy and answer questions that you have, and I get those back to you within 3 days. And that has just been such an honor to do that, to just embrace your energy and help offer messages and guidance where I can. Yeah, that's it. This is a very long video, so if you made it this far, I love you. And I hope you all just have the loveliest week. I am so excited for you. It's going to get so good, okay? Look out for those surprises and feel free to share if you notice some fun things coming in. Okay, I love you all.